His hearty amusement explains the demeanor of a man who almost immediately passes off as the epitome of culture and tradition, passing on such practices that promptly define the African heritage.
Jina yangu nilepilian, lakini baba ndiyo lembakany.
Mzelepilian, however, is not your regular elderly man in his sunset years. It may be the preserve of the rich and famous to own such treasure troves as islands, but he has to his name a 40-acre piece of ancestral island in the tranquil Lake Baringo.
Anaishi milima kutoka. Paka mimi nasalia watoto yote. Paka mimi nashindwa na milima. Ndio mimi nakuja pande hii. Hakuna macho, hakuna masikio, mguu unapunjika.
But it is his conquest in his yesteryears that at first make for most of our conversation, as his Parmalok Island was christened by locals Island of Love for this very reason. This 98-year-old man only letting on that he had 7 wives, refusing to speak on how many children he sired. Word has it that he has 40.
Kwani wewe ulikuwa unawaambia nini mpaka wanakubali hao wote?
Aha. Jara. Unajua sisi nanunua wanawake. Na ndito siku hiyo hapana ati mwenye kupenda tu. Bora baba yake anapendia wewe, unachukua.
Our interest, however, is not Longewan village in Marigat Baringo, where we first met Mzelepilian Lempakani, but more than 100 kilometers away, past Kambia Samaki in Lake Baringo, where he returns for the first time after 2 years to cross its waters, to tell of its legend.
Alikuwa maji hapana yuko hapa samani. Alikuwa mtaro tu kidogo. Hiyo milima alikuwa ya baba. Paka yeye nasalia na wachia mwingine.
The 7 islands of Parmolok, Olkokwe, Simatian, Longicharo, Lolkoros, Kosupuo and Devil stand on the waters of Lake Baringo, and while most are inhabited by different clans of the Njems community, it is only Parmolok that is owned by Mzelepilian. Some of the neighboring islands boast of scenic destinations. Parmolok, however, looks wild and uninhabited until you catch a glimpse of a wooden structure poking through the trees. I stand on this barren, rocky land waiting for a man who is beholden to the island.
Sasa gine mama ngine yuko manyumba ya watoto yao. Wengine anawachilia mimi watoto natoroka.
And while some of his children, just like him, have left the island and settled elsewhere because they are unable to farm here, he still has a small, neat family that has chosen to stay on the island. Milima ni eka ngapi hivi?
Hapa? Nyinyi bimeni tu. Iko kubwa sana. Hao ni yote mpaka nakuja kutana hapa.
Asked whether he would agree to sell the island.
Hapana. Na usia na managadi na watoto yuko. Hapana.
Wasema yeye mwenyewe ajui bei ya milima. Hii milima ni ya Mungu.
Land remains an emotive issue, yet a valuable asset that bestows prestige. And for Lempakani, Parmalok Island is a symbol of his heritage, a mark of his legacy. And it is easy to see why. Salim Bilu, Citizen TV, Baringo.